It's that time. And thank you for being around for more news that you can use. It's that time to be more involved with what's going on in your life and around the world. We're so happy that you have joined us today for more news you can use with the remarkable and dynamic Dr. Lotus Richey and the host with the most and the co-host with the most, Hillary Gooding, the lymphologist, the queen of the lymphatic bounce, and we are here on More News to You. That's right. Let's go, y'all. The fabulous Camille is here tonight.
All right.
Woo woo!
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, how you doing, my darling?
Hey, I'm doing wonderful. Tonight I'm going to say I'm doing fabulous.
Fabulous. Yes.
Yeah. How are you?
I am so magnificent. Look, if I was more magnificent, it'd be for me telling for you that I'm magnificent. And I'm feeling pretty fabulous myself.
All right.
What can I say when I'm sitting right next to one of the best co-hosts on the planet? What can I say?
You know what I am.
That's what I'm talking about.
You're the best host I know. Best host I know is the host I know. Yes.
So let's get a high five. Let's get a high five up there, Hill. Let's get a woo.
Wait a minute, there we go.
There we go. So look, y'all. Look, we're happy to have you here with us today, and we're super excited. We have a fabulous guest, and tonight, what are we talking about, Hill?
Tonight we're talking about how to be fabulous in social media.
Yes. And tonight we got a magnificent person on the show with us tonight. They call her Fabulous Camille Robb, and she's the CEO of Just Fabulous Care, JFC Global Concierge Service, JFC Global Academy. She's a public speaker. She's a mentor. She's an entrepreneur. She's an investor, and she's an advocate for children. And she's been doing that for over 25 years. And listen, I'm going to tell you our secret. Don't tell her I told you the secret sauce before the show even got started. Look, she also does something with ACN. I don't know if she's going to tell us on this broadcast, Hill, but she might tell us on this broadcast. But with no further ado, we want to tell each and every one of you to come on in and get in where you fit in, because we're going to make sure that everybody's sharing. So look, go to our News You Can Use page. If you're already on here, go ahead and share it to your personal page, to your friend's page, to your mama's page, and even share it to your frenemies page, because you got to tag. Yes, tag. And by the way, what should they do when they come in? Hill, how should they come in the house?
Make sure when you come in, give a shout out, say hello, and let us know where you're coming in from so we can give you a shout out.
Awesome. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. So we're going to get this party started, right? And we're going to give you 30 seconds. Check it. 30 seconds to go ahead and get in where you fit in, because we're about to go to the back, Jack, and get our friend, the fabulous.
Yeah.
That's right. So look, we'll be right back. You are in the right place at the right time to get the news that you can use. Today, coming from the fabulous one, Fabulous Camille. And we've got her here tonight. That's right. You don't have to think twice. We've got her here tonight with the remarkable Lotus Richey and the lymphologist, the queen of the lymphatic bounce. What? The dynamic duo, Dr. Lotus Richey and Hillary Gooding with one welcome, the fabulous Camille. Here she comes, y'all. Let's go. Hey. Go Camille, go Camille, go Camille, go Camille, go Camille, go Camille.
There she is.
That's what we
Yes.
need.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome. We're happy to have you here. And folks, this is no joke. Make sure you take notes. Why should they take notes, Hill?
Well, note takers are money makers, but they're also change makers.
That's what I'm talking about.
Change.
Yes. And Miss Fabulous Camille, you make some serious change on the planet. So we're going to get right into it. And we want to thank all of our viewers all around the world. We're introducing some of you to her, and we're presenting to others the fabulous Camille Robb. So, Camille, let's get right into it. Just tell us more about you and where you're from and what you do.
Okay. So I am the Fabulous Camille, and I am the CEO of Just Fabulous Care. And what I do, I build bridges from country to country to share the American culture and the lifestyles of students all over the world. Bring them here to the United States, place them in homes and schools so they can learn English and learn how we live so we could understand each other. Because one of the biggest problems we have in this world is knowing who we are and what we're about.
Awesome. She came in here dropping some good knowledge. She's some juice.
Sound like she's ready.
She sound like she's ready for the hot seat. I don't know. Look, Hillary always put fire in it. So, Hill?
All right. So tell us how you got your name, Fabulous.
Honey, I'm about to put my lips on for that one.
Well, my grandmother gave me that name. And yeah, the reason why she gave me that name, I was born to a young mother that didn't have the resource that she needed to take care of me. So she, instead, as grandma, stepped in and took over. And when I was born, that's what I was told, that she said, this child is going to be a fabulous child. And she's going to wear a smile that's going to light up the world.
Wow.
And younger, I didn't use the name, but I got older and more mature. My grandmother said, use it. It's you. So I'm using it. So I am the Fabulous Camille. Thank you.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So that's the juice. That's the juice right there. Because if you don't say that you're fabulous, then who will? You know,
that's right.
That's the key. And so I see a few folks streaming in already. Hey, Dorothy, we see you. Go ahead and share this broadcast, and I'm sharing it. Some of my team members out getting gas.
I know, right?
Yeah, we had to get some gas, y'all, because Lolo got to travel tomorrow. But we're taking this minute to like and share and make sure you share it. Let us know where you're sharing this broadcast. Make sure somebody share this to Sisters Bouncing Back, because the Sisters Bouncing Back always doing the right thing. And don't forget to share it to Porch Talk and WWV and everywhere else that you can share, because we're about to even go deeper. Because you know what? What's in a name? A name can really empower you. What do you think, Hill?
It's true. You know, one thing I was thinking about this as the Fabulous Camille was speaking. I remember talking to a young lady and I asked her, what does your name mean? And she said, my name don't have a meaning. She said, but I decided some years ago, she was kind of a young lady too, in her 20s. She said, I decided to give my name a meaning. So my name means, and I don't remember what it was today, but she gave her name a meaning. And so when people ask her, what does your name mean? She was able to tell them, this is what my name means. So if you're out there and you feel like your name don't mean nothing, give it a meaning. Yes.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Give it a meaning. I see Dorothy Ross coming in the house, stepping up with meaning. She said, Dorothy from Chicago. That's y'all. That's what I'm talking about. And Angela is in the house. Angela is out on errands, but guess what? She is in the house for the fabulous one. Yes, she is. Awesome. Hey, and what is Dorothy saying, Hill?
She said, I shared and you shared, and we got everyone covered.
That's what I'm talking about.
I shared too.
Yes,
But
that's what happens. Yes, that's what happens when you have a tribe. When you have a tribe of folks to help you all around the world. And so we're going to get right into this third question because first, I want to thank you, Camille. Thanks again for coming to the show. And thank you for sharing your heart with Hillary, myself, and the world. We really appreciate you. And we see you on so many platforms. We see that you're always showing up fabulous. But had it not been for Miss Helen Rosetta that gave you the name, you may not have been or be as fabulous as you are. And I say that because oftentimes our ancestors are the ones that help us feel that we are somebody. And we got some feedback, but I wanted to say that because Hillary always says that she is somebody to know. And you know what? Since I met her, you heard her, I am. And since I met her, that is 100% the truth. So Hill, I want to pass the ball to you before we go on to question number 3. When you say you are someone to know, because I just said, what's in a name? Why did you have to realize that you are someone to know?
My name, Hillary Grace, means cheerful blessing. So to some people, they know when I tell them cheerful blessing, they know that's my name. There's just a few people. They say, hey, CB, you know. But as I've gone on and I know so much stuff, I tell people, I don't know it all. But what I know, what I do know, can help change your life and even change your life for eternity. Yes. I'm just saying, I'm somebody to know.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. So make sure when you see the doctor, Money That Folds, Hillary Gooden, make sure you know that she's somebody to know.
Yeah.
Right. Yes, she is.
Yes, she is. Yep. That's and fabulous. Right. I think we're getting some feedback from your mic. So if you have your phone close, you may want to just turn it down just a little or maybe put it in another room. But we're going to move right into question number 3. So question number 3 for you. Yeah, y'all, we keeping her in the hot seat. I know y'all love to keep her in the hot seat. So if y'all want to send Camille some love, put some L's in the comment block. Give Camille some love because we sure love her. And give me a second. I'm about to put my L in the block too. Hold on. That's what I'm talking about.
There's mine.
I put an L, 2 L's, and I put 2 L's in there. That's right. That's right.
Yes.
All right. So we're going to go right here, right to question number 3. And we wanted to know, how long have you been taking care of children? Because I know that you've been doing it a long time. I think dirt wasn't created. I don't know if dirt was created then or not. But anyway, you've been doing it for a very long time. And we want to know, what are the core reasons why people should show up and be fabulous in life? So, you know, that's a 2-part question. We put in this hot seat double time, y'all. So first, tell us, how long have you been taking care of all these wonderful children all around the world?
That's a good question. So I've been taking care of children for over 25 years, but the organization is over 20 years.
Wow. That's awesome. That's awesome. And I love it. And I was running the ticker down below, but I moved it so nobody could secret guess, right? So that's a long time to take care of anyone. That's longer than some people are alive. That's longer than some people are in relationships. That's longer than some people are on their jobs. And with that being said,
may I ask a question?
Of course.
That's not on. Now, see, this is when the real secret sauce can come out. This is when the seat can get just a little bit hotter. But I wanted to know. I wanted to know, what? We're doing a conference called Family Pioneers. You sound like a pioneer to me.
Yes, she does.
So you answered a call. How did this call come to you 25 years ago?
The call came to me when I was with my grandmother. The call came to me then. because my mom didn't have enough sources to take care of us.
Mhm.
We were with her sometime, and at the time when we were with her, food was a problem. And
Mhm.
when I used to hear my little brother cry, the younger one, it used to hurt me, and I'm trying to figure out why is that happening to him. And for me, I'm young, so I'm just thought he was just a whiny child. But as I grow older, I realized that because he wasn't getting enough nourishment. So
Mm.
I picked it up on myself. I had to find resources to make sure he have something to eat,
Okay.
because you don't know what it's like to be hungry. I knew what it was like, but if we can change that, it make a whole lot of difference, you know. But
So,
when I came here in the United States, I'm originally from Jamaica. I find the same thing with our children here.
yes.
I start working at a daycare, and on Monday morning they come in, they're very upset and angry, and I was trying to figure out why. And I realized they had the same attitude as my brother when he was younger. So I figure out the problem. So I
Okay.
make sure I provide what they need, so when they go home, they're okay. So
Yes.
there's something I have to tell you because it came back to me. I used to
Secret
put,
sauce.
yeah, here comes the secret sauce. And a lot of the ladies that I used to work with in the daycare used to want to find out what and how are these kids changing like that. So I
Mm-hmm.
used to, on Fridays, I would, the brown paper bags, right?
Yes. Yes.
I used to get sent home 2 paper bags, right? With one, I put the word Saturday on it, colored in green for
Mm-hmm.
Saturday. And on Sunday, I will do the same thing, put Sunday and color it orange. So not
Yeah.
only that they're learning the letters, they also learning
The
what
colors.
colors,
Colors. Yes.
right? And inside of it, I'd have apple cut up, grapes cut up, because you want them to be able to feed themselves, right? And I had juicy juice and a little bottle, the small bottle of waters, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And they will take that home. And I always tell the parents it's an assignment. And you have to feed this, you have to give it to them. And it was so amazing. When they come on Monday, everybody was cool. I make sure they get breakfast the first thing, because as long as their belly is full, they
Yes.
won't make any sound.
That's
So,
wonderful. I love it. That's what I was wondering. I'm sure all the people were wondering, well, what made you
Yes.
get started? So that's I'm glad you shared that.
Yeah.
you're welcome.
And a lot of people, you hear a lot of people say, there are a lot of people starving all around the world. And they're not just starving in their body from hunger, but they're starving for knowledge, they're starving for guidance, they're starving for mentorship. And that pushed us into the second part of the question too, and that was a brilliant question that the best host, co-host on the planet, host and co-host, because she got her own show too, asked to keep you back in the hot seat. So
Yeah.
how does that, because that's a spirit of service that
Yes.
you embody from a young child. And as a pastor, Pastor Hillary, she sees this type of love spirit in a lot of people. So Hillary,
Mhm.
I'm just wondering, how has she sustained it all this time? Because she's been doing it for over 25 years.
Well,
And she is the first in her family, from what I'm hearing, to do what
let's
she's
ask
doing.
her. Are you the first in your family to do something like this?
Yes, ma'am, I am.
Wow.
And I learned
Wonderful.
this from my grandmother, because she used to feed the whole place. So I'm her
Yeah.
next generation.
Yes. I
Wow,
love it.
that's
I
awesome.
absolutely
That's
love it.
awesome. That's
And,
awesome.
and do you think the teachers at the other, like at the daycare, you think they kept that up even after, you're no longer with them? Because that was fabulous. That was fabulous in that it was teaching them, like you said, their letters and words as well as their colors too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if they're doing it, but I didn't tell them until I left. Because it was always, I was the youngest person there teaching, and it was always a competition. Always a competition.
Wow.
And I did what I
Yeah.
need to do when I was called to do it. I plant some seeds right there,
Yes.
help help some student. And before I left, I explained to them why my children are always so calm and so
Yeah.
laid back and not running around like they're losing it.
Wow.
So
Yeah. And then the other thing, like our host, our best host of the world here, Dr.
Thank you.
Dr. Lotus Richey, the passion and the love,
Yes.
the care. Like I said, what's the saying that nobody cares how much you know until they know how much you care.
Yes.
care.
Those kids know that you cared about them.
Yes.
That helped too. Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
that's huge.
Love
That's
it.
huge. I
Nice.
just want to take a quick break, and then I want to come back because I want to ask you about one of your students. Oh yes, dear. I got it. I got some secret sauce, y'all.
Right,
You
all
know
right.
how Hill and me do it. We got to
Yeah.
give you the secret sauce. So look, we're gonna go on a quick break. We're gonna come right back, and we're gonna get some more secret sauce from the fabulous Camille. So hold tight to your seats. We'll be right back
Yeah.
because you are the first in your family pioneers. We'll be right back.
Yeah.
Are you the first one in your family to be called into ministry or to any other vocation? Have you set the highest bar for yourself and your life? Well, join us with Word Alive Ministries as they host Family Pioneers, Saturday, May 15th, 2021. Get your ticket today for this virtual Zoom event. Grab your virtual seat now for Family Pioneers. We'll see you there. Right, but we got some other secret sauce for you. We got some secret sauce for you. Guess what? Family Pioneers. That's right.
Yeah.
So, wow,
Yeah.
that's awesome. That's awesome.
Thank you.
We got some
Thank
other
you.
secret sauce for you too. You're welcome. So make sure y'all check out Family Pioneers. I think they need to see that again. What you think, Hill?
Yeah, man. And then we can give them the BIT. The BIT.
The Bitly. So we gonna give y'all 30 quick seconds. Make sure you check out this Bitly, okay? And Hill gonna put it in the private chat, and I'm gonna put it in the comments. And you can click on it and go on and get your ticket. Are y'all ready to see this again? I think you are. What you think, Camille? Fabulous.
Yeah.
All right, we got. Are you the first one in your family to be called into ministry or to any other vocation? Have you set the highest bar for yourself and your life? Well, join us with Word Alive Ministries as they host Family Pioneers, Saturday, May 15th, 2021. Get your ticket today for this virtual Zoom event. Grab your virtual seat now for Family Pioneers. We'll see you there.
People I got to meet, and also the way I carry myself, because the Army way teaches you discipline, to be obedient, and
Look, it tried to stop here. Can't stop on Dr. Margaret. Well, it's trying to hold up, but we was trying to give you some more secret sauce about Dr. Margaret. So look, it's still trying to play. So here we're going back to Dr. Margaret for the ball. Well, it's trying to stop again, so we ain't going there. But anyway, we back, y'all. And we appreciate y'all being here. And so thank you. I'm sure that we have this bit.ly link for you. Go ahead and grab this bit.ly link. I'm putting it in the comments right now. And hello, Miss Williams. Great to see you, Miss Williams. And thank you for reaching out to me today because she saw a show. And Miss Williams, I did get a call back from Canada. And it was my pleasure to help. That's all I'm going to say.
Yes.
You know, it's amazing how God uses us and how God causes us to touch people in their lives and people touch us. And she's coming in. Miss Williams, let us know where you coming in from. It might be a surprise for you, Miss Camille, where she's coming in from. So anyway, we are back, and I have put the bit.ly link right here. So go ahead and get your tickets for the event this weekend, and make sure you also get your ticket if you're going to the ball. But we about to put Miss Camille back in the hot seat. So Hill, are you ready to put her back in the hot seat? I know I am.
Yeah, because we gave it, she done cooled off a little bit.
She done cooled off. We had a little technical difficulties. It was trying to help her out.
So, Miss Fabulous, the Fabulous Camille, what challenges have you overcome learning and being on social media?
That's a good question, Miss. So one of the challenges that I overcome is not everybody on social media is who they say they are.
That's true.
And learning what to share, when to share is another thing that we have to work on. So I was told that because of the stuff that I do with the students, I need to start posting. I need, wherever I show up, I need to have it share so people could know and follow and learn what I'm doing. So that's one of the things that I've learned too from, we all know Dr. Rogers, right? She said, when you get up, you dress up, you suit up, you show out. Because you never know who is watching.
That's true.
Exactly.
She said, you never know who's watching you. People are going to watch.
Yes.
But you got to show up the right way. And trust me, Lady Brett, when she show up, she show out. And she say, you have, people always say, oh, you bragging. It has nothing to do with bragging. It's branding. You're branding yourself. You know, that's what it's about.
Well,
sharing.
I think I heard Lotus say it's not bragging if it's the truth.
That's
exactly.
Right.
There you
not
go.
bragging if you've done it.
There you
not
go.
bragging if you've done it.
I like that. I like that.
And you've done it. And you've done it for over 25 years. And so y'all know where I'm going. Y'all know where I'm going. You see Hilton put in the hot seat, but y'all know where I'm going, because I want some secret sauce on some of the students that you help all around the world, because I know some secret sauce about some of the stuff that you do, and you don't brag on it. You don't brag. You just show up, and you show up fabulous. So I want to share a couple of clips, y'all. This is how she shows up. So, for those of you that don't know, that's Fabulous Camille in the Congo. That's her in Africa, supporting children all around the world. But she went there to meet them. She didn't just talk about it. She is about it. So I want to know, Hill, I mean, how she support all them children.
I know.
because that's what you do. You support them, you assist them, and this is what I love that she does too. She always says this right here. Let me grab this. It's always her pleasure.
Oh.
Yes.
So can you tell us how you're doing what you do?
Well, Dr. Lotus, I wanted to say that for all day. I wanted to say that, Dr. Lotus. So I am grateful that I have a husband that is behind me, beside me, in front of me, and he is like anything I need, he agrees to it. I don't know why, but he does. He does.
Because
Because
you're fabulous. That's why. Because you're fabulous.
after being married for 28 years, I figure he'll be right. He'll be like, I'm done, I'm tired. But the support I get from him is amazing. Amazing. And when it comes to money wise, I partnered with a company over 11 years ago
Mm-hmm.
that provide me with a residual income that helped me to support the kids. So, and I tell people it's not hard to do. Imagine every time you pay your bill at home, you're feeding a child. And not only that, the company will pay you for paying your bills. So you're pretty much getting the services for free and you're feeding a child.
Mm.
So when they set when the company send me that residual income, I take that money and I use that money to take care of my students.
Yes. Awesome. So let me ask you about a student in particular. I got some secret sauce. Let me ask you about this young man because he's a special and dynamic young man. Tell us a little bit about this young man.
That's my son. That's Chris. That's my son, Chris.
Yes. So
So,
tell us about Chris.
so, so Chris lost his mom and his dad, and a student of mine called me up and said, "Hey, we have somebody that need your help, and he doesn't have a mom, he doesn't have a dad, and he doesn't have anywhere to stay, but he wants to go to college." And of course, my husband heard that, and he was like, "Okay, we got to figure out this. He's going to college," and I'm like, "What?" Yes, he's going to college. And we got the opportunity. We were blessed and we went ahead and sent him to school. We didn't know for sure where the money was coming from, but I'm telling you, this is how powerful God is. Okay? When they told me about it, how much it's going to cost because I have to put him in school plus provide a place for him to stay, I said, "You know what, Father? That will be done." And I left it like that. Next thing I know, a girlfriend of mine called me up and she said, "Fabulous, are you home?" I'm like, "Yes." She said, "Wow, I'm surprised you're home, but I have something for you." And she came, she brought me a check, the same amount of money that I needed to send him to school.
Wow.
Then my sister Glenda called me and said, "Hey, sis, I don't know. I just have to bless you." I said, "You bless me, you better be with a check." she she laughed. She said, "Check your cash app, sweetie." Boom. So I had the money I need to send him to school and to provide a place for him.
Wow.
And
That's awesome.
it's been a blessing since then. The best part about it, he is the number one student, a number one student. He's an A student. And all I had to do was just help him. So imagine if each one of us can just help one person,
One person.
each one teach one. You teach the next person something and just watch how they grow and then they pass it on generation after generation.
Yep.
Mm.
And
That's
that's
my
why
baby. That's my baby though. He's so smart.
And so let me share something with you.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
I don't
y'all.
like that laugh. I remember watching that laugh. Something's coming.
Yeah, y'all. Something's coming.
Something
So
is coming.
let me share this with you. Let me bring it back.
Thank you very much, Miss Camille. Que Dieu te bénisse, pour tout ce que tu as fait, quoi, Miss Camille. Thank you, thank you. Dieu te bénisse, pour tout ce que tu as fait, quoi, Miss Camille. Thank you, thank you. Thank you very much, Miss Camille. Que Dieu te bénisse, pour tout ce que tu as fait, quoi, Miss Camille.
And that's what you did for him.
That's
so
when he
speaks French.
Yes. So that's when he got the information that he's going to school for 3 years. We paid up 3 years of school for him. And he said, he was telling me, thank you. Thank you, Miss Camille. I'm going to school. Thank you, Miss Camille. I have somewhere to sleep. Thank you, Miss Camille. So he was telling me thank you for helping him. And just imagine how many more people he's going to help.
Yes.
You know, we're going to take a quick break and we're going to come back. And then we got another question for you that we'd love to share. And then I want to share one other thing with you.
Uh-oh.
So I just want to, we're just so blessed to have you here. We're just blessed. We're just really blessed to have you here. So we're gonna take a quick break, folks, and I would be remiss if I didn't go right back to this. Be right back. Are you the first one in your family to be called into ministry or to any other vocation? Have you set the highest bar for yourself and your life? Well, join us with Word Alive Ministries as they host Family Pioneers, Saturday, May 15th, 2021. Get your ticket today for this virtual Zoom event. Grab your virtual seat now for Family Pioneers. We'll see you there.
Shh.
All nurses and those that love them, this party is just for you. The Carolina Nurses League presents the Year of the Nurses Ball. It's happening May 15th, Saturday in Greensboro, North Carolina.
Well, hello. My name is Lieutenant Colonel Margaret Andrews Fournier. I served 27 years in the Army Nurse Corps, and I retired in 2012. And I am so proud to say that the Army Nurse Corps was the best thing that ever happened to me because of the benefits, the people I got to meet, and also the way I carry myself, because the Army way teaches you discipline, to be obedient, and to get the job done. And I am grateful that I picked up those traits and that I am able to exercise those traits in everything I do. I am also still avid runner. I do my running and my sit-ups and push-ups, and there's something about keeping your body right. And I just like to say I am so grateful to be a speaker at the first annual Nurses Ball in Greensboro, North Carolina for May 15th. And this is being given by the North Carolina League of Nurses. I have been asked to be a guest speaker because of what I do in my civilian work. I still have the military, and the military will always be a part of me. But I believe in leadership. I believe in doing for my community. And I also believe in pushing forth God's work. I can't wait to be there in person to speak on the loss of losing a loved one during this COVID-19 pandemic. So I say to all of you, Happy Nurses Week, and I'm so proud to be an Army Nurse Corps nurse. Greetings and proud to care. Thank you.
Don't delay and wait too late. Get your tickets now, and we'll see you at the ball.
Hi, Disability. Hi, Disability. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. Are you juggling? Family, your business, your career, and your health? Afraid that if just one ball drops to the ground, everything could fall apart.
This party is just for you. Please present the year of the solution.
I am feeling good. I am like coach, author, speaker, nephrologist, and pastor. I'm power busy with my power 7 years to reduce stress and anxiety while increasing clarity of mind, better healthy, and vitality. And boost your immunity. If you're ready for that, if you already know I need that in my life right now, let's connect. You can reach me. You can reach www.philip.com. You can direct message me on Facebook, LinkedIn, at Hillary Goodman. Or else if you would like to get on the free 20-minute strategy call, clarity, go to bit.ly/Hillary Goodman. That's bit.ly/Hillary Goodman. I absolutely believe you got the power to help your body, help live a more vibrant life, live a more vibrant life.
All right, and we are back. See y'all in my living room. But anyway, we are back. We are back. And I'm super happy that we're back with the fabulous Camille Robb. And we want to jump right to our viewers. And we want to thank each and every one of you for being here. Again, we thank you, Angela Elting, for always being there. We thank you, Dorothy Mae Ross, for being there. And of course, we thank all of our guests from near and far. And we thank you, Miss Williams, for being here. And we're happy that you love this. And don't forget, everybody, go ahead and grab your ticket. That's the bit.ly Pioneers 2021. Go ahead and grab your ticket. And also, don't forget to look on our Facebook, because this commercial is going to be on our Facebook tonight, so you can share this information with your friends, with your family, and go ahead and tell them to grab their ticket, because somebody in their family had to be first, or maybe you were first. And so if you didn't jump on board this time, Hillary, will you be doing another Family Pioneers?
We surely will be. This is just the first one, because we realize there are so many stories, just like the fabulous, you can't just say the fabulous Camille Robb just shared, her story. There are so many stories to let people know you're not the only one and you're not alone.
Exactly. Exactly. And I wanted to kind of scroll back, because we talked about what's in a name. And Dorothy Mae Ross said, Dorothy's name means a gift from God. A gift from God. Yes, so let's give up some woo-woo! Dorothy Mae Ross.
She's living up to her name.
Yes, she is. Yes, she is. And she had a comment. So, Miss Fabulous, would you please read that comment? We
You're on
can't hear
mute.
you. Yo.
Miss Dorothy said it's okay to cry. It's cry for joy. God can do anything and all things if you only take the first step. He will work it out. And that
Yeah.
is so true. That's it.
That is true. And so when God shows up in your life, and thank you, Dorothy, and everyone else that made your comments, we thoroughly appreciate you, Miss Williams, for your several comments, and Miss Angie, and everybody out there that's viewing. And even if you're not commenting, we thank you. And to those that are watching the replay, we thank you
Yes.
as well. So
Yes.
tonight, time just flew by. But we're
No.
talking about being fabulous, showing up fabulous on social media. But in order to show up fabulous on social media, you have to show up in the lives of people that matter, people that care about you. And fabulous, Camille Robb, you continue to do that. You continue to make an impression in people's lives. Okay. And like Miss Williams said, she said, we are limitless potential. And you're
Yes.
100% right. There's no limit to what we can do. There's no limit to the barriers we could break down if we only try. And so you keep breaking down barriers. And so I just want to play this for you.
God bless you.
Yes. Yes. Love it. Love it. Love it.
Woo!
So, with that being said, I want to thank the children from Africa, because I know that they send you things and they share their love, their gratitude with you. And I want to thank them because we are grateful for you. And so I know that we're at the top of the hour with the show, but we would be remiss if we didn't share this with Miss Fabulous.
Uh-oh.
We're going to share this, and then we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to come back for some final words of wisdom if we got all the questions. So here goes.
Wait.
So, yes. What?
Looks like they were happy to see you.
So, what
I
were your
followed all
thoughts?
those pictures. Yes.
What were your thoughts when you saw that procession? When you saw your face on T-shirts of so many?
It wasn't planned. I wasn't supposed to be there at that time because with the virus, this wasn't planned. But it's something that I had to go. It was an emergency, and I went. And when I was dropped off at the hotel, they said get cleaned up. They want to take me to a parade. But at the time, it was election, so there was a lot of parades all over, and I kept seeing them when I'm like, oh, I want to go over there. Music playing, and they picked me up, brought me to the village, the area, and when they brought me there, it was like the cars came in. I heard music, and I saw people had their back turned, and they were singing. So I was like, I want to go over there, And the driver said, okay, come on, come on. And all of a sudden, everybody turned around and they started to sing. And the kids said, Miss Camille, welcome to Congo. Welcome to Congo, Miss Camille. Welcome. And I was like shaking and screaming and crying because I thought they were celebrating for the president, not me, and it was it was amazing. And when they were singing, it hit my heart, man. The song and the dance, they did that to show me love and to thank me. And I was like, I didn't do anything. I was just being a mom trying to help as many children as I can. That's it. I didn't, I didn't expect it. But it was beautiful.
Yeah.
It was beautiful.
Wow. Wow. That's amazing. That's amazing. So, you're doing so much for so many. What's next for her, Hillary? I mean, what's next for her?
I know. I'm sure she has something up her sleeve.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I would imagine that the wheels are always turning about something else that you can do. What more can you do? What more can I'm sure that's always like right there at the forefront of your mind when it comes to your children.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay. For me,
Go ahead.
For me, one of the biggest thing I'd love to see all the children get fed that I know, and people can do it without going through any hoops or loops. All they have to do is just call me, text me, find me on social media.
Yep.
That's is you guys don't know what a blessing it is to be able to see their face and the smile. Beautiful. They're happy. Beautiful.
Yeah. And so, you shared something with folks about connecting with you. And being able to connect is huge. So make sure you go to her Facebook page. That's one of the easiest ways. And you can send her a friend request, you can send her a message, and you can be sure that when you connect with her, it will be fabulous.
Oh.
So
that's my babies.
Yes. We got one last question for you for this broadcast. What is your most rewarding part of being fabulous? Not just in your personal life and on social media. That's the question. But what's the most rewarding part of being fabulous?
Wow. Ooh, the most rewarding part for me is to have that strong person that stand there, look at me and said, you can do it, baby. Let's do it. My husband has been a pioneer. He's always stood by my side. Hey, how can I help you? What do you need? And he's right there. But when you show up on social media, you have to be ready for all kind of positive and negative stuff. But me, I feed off of the positive. And my husband, he's not the one to be on social media. I have to force him to get on social media. He's just not the type. But when you share what you do, someone else out there can learn from it and they can do the same. Each one teach one. So when people see what I'm doing on social media, they will come and say, hey, let me help. How can I help? Let me start this. We have a lot of people reach out to my husband about what he do with his garden. He has a garden that feed people. Every year people just come and it doesn't cost them a dime. They just have to come and pick it up.
And so hold up, y'all. She said her husband's not a social media guy, right? So y'all will not get no secret sauce picture of them tonight. Because I might need some out the garden too. But thank you, Mr. Rob.
Yeah, and speaking about showing up on social media, I have seen some posts from the garden, and I just love anytime I see people that post from their gardens, it just makes me smile, because it's nothing like those fresh fruits and vegetables. And when you've grown it yourself, it just makes it even more special every bite.
It does. Yes, it does.
And it's amazing.
So, and the thing about it, Camille, is that you continue to show up everywhere. You're always bringing positive energy.
Yes.
And let me share this with y'all. Here's some more secret sauce that she was not ready for. But I'm gonna share this with you because this right here.
Was she bringing up?
Yes, I am showing this. This is the front porch with Dorothy Mae Ross and Ned Moore and Pat Gallo and who fabulous. See, and I got it right when she's doing this, right? So you show up, you show out, you suit up, you show up, and you show out everywhere you go, not just on the camera, but also behind the scenes. So from News You Could Use, we want to thank you for what you do. And like Hillary says, she's seen the garden. Mm-hmm. And so you know what that means.
I know, right?
Yeah, we can bring him.
All right, fantastic. So we would love to have you back on the show.
No problem.
And show up as your fabulous self. What you think, Hill?
Absolutely. When I just want to talk, just mention when you posted some pictures when you were in the Congo. I wasn't sure exactly what country you were in Africa. I have a friend that I used to work with that's from the Congo that speaks French too. Yeah. But you showed that they had billboards up.
Yes.
Yeah, they had billboards with her fabulous face there, and I was like, wow, I know she was just like, oh my God.
It was
beautiful, beautiful. When you're making a difference and people just want to love on you in the ways that they can, it just makes it so special. They just knowing that they care. They really do care back.
That's grandma. She gives the biggest hugs ever.
Yes. And that billboard says Camille. So see, you didn't know Hill was about to bring up some secret sauce on you too, right? Hill got some secret sauce. Don't let her fool you.
Oh wow.
Love it.
So
this was fabulous, ladies. You guys went above and beyond. I love it.
Well, we love to do what we do with News You Could Use, because this is unequivocally news that people can use all around the world. Don't stop at your front yard. Don't stop at your gate. You see how this gate is open? Open the gate and step through it. And who knows, you might land in the Congo too.
That's right.
So with no further ado, we're going to take a quick short break and we're going to come back with our final words of wisdom. So you stay tuned. Stay tuned. Stay in your seat. We'll be right back. Are you the first one in your family to be called into ministry or to any other vocation? Have you set the highest bar for yourself and your life? Well, join us with Word Alive Ministries as they host Family Pioneers, Saturday, May 15th, 2021. Get your ticket today for this virtual Zoom event. Grab your virtual seat now for Family Pioneers. We'll see you there. right, fantastic. And I'm super happy to be a part of the Family Pioneers. I'll be there with the hosts of Family Pioneers, the remarkable Apostle Christine Gooden, and Word Live Ministries, and of course, the incredible Pastor Hillary Gooden, the queen of the lymphatic balance. Dr. Money Asshole, because she's not a penny looking for change. So I'm super happy to be one in the number on that. And I just let it out this week that I will be a part of the Nurses Ball. I will be traveling to be there because I am a proud sponsor of the Nurses Ball. And yes, and so I'm just so happy. Yeah, it's gonna be
all
great.
of them.
So yes, every little thing. So with no further ado, we want to go right to you and bring you some words of wisdom. So I was trying to figure out, who would go first to see if, I mean, I just didn't know, who was going to give you some words of wisdom first. I was going to say, you can vote for anybody you want. I be it far from me to tell you who to vote for. I mean, I can't tell you who to vote for, but I will vote for somebody. So, I'm just saying, vote for somebody. So go ahead and put your comment, but we get ready to go. So Hill, who you want to go first? She's the co-host with the most. So all right, I second that motion.
Let's let our guest go first.
Yes, let's let our guest go first with her words of wisdom, because we love putting folks in the hot seat around here. We don't play, because she did come with so much passion, love, and care.
Yes.
So we just thank you. For those of you that's just joining the show as we're about to close, we ask that you hit the replay. We have had a wonderful time here with the fabulous Camille Robb, and we want to give a special thank you to her husband, Mr. Robb, for all that he does to support children all around the world. So we thank you, and thank you to all of our sponsors all around the world that just rock with us. So we just thank you so much to our sponsors. We appreciate you. So with no further ado, we're going right to you, Miss Fabulous Camille Robb.
Well, my passion is just making sure that students around the world are taken care of. For you, you don't know what it's like to be hungry. So all you have to do is just help one person. My grandmother said, each one, teach one. I can't feed every child in the world, but everyone can feed someone. And for me, I take my time and I do what I need to do. And I have a very strong man standing behind me and pushing me all the way. So take time out. Each one, teach one. Each one, teach one. Thank you, guys.
All right. Woo woo! Let's give it up for Camille. Put a C in the comment block. Put a C in the comment block. I'm putting my C in the comment block right darn now. So I see folks, they're putting their C's in. Crystal Hairston, good to see you. Thank you so much. I got my C in there. And look, I wanted to read this. Miss Williams said, God bless everything that all of you ladies are doing, and continue pushing, because the world is watching us. We are the light at the end of someone's tunnel. Thank you so much. Let's give it up for Miss Williams. Yes, very well said. Very well said. She came up with some secret sauce. She did a mic check. She did a mic drop, and she wasn't even in the studio. How about that? I love it. I love it. I love it. So, Hill, paper, scissors, rock. What we gonna do?
You go this time.
Okay. All right. She got me, y'all. So, Let me do this first before I do that. My words of wisdom. Let me see. Let me get this right. She put me in the hot seat, y'all. How she gonna do that? But she did it. So I have to do what I gotta do because she said do what you're gonna do and get through. So my words of wisdom is no matter where you are, show up fabulous in your private life, in your marriage, in your relationship, in your business, in social media and beyond. Show up fabulous. Now, I'm not saying you're not going to make any mistakes. I'm not saying that you have to be perfect. But what I am saying is show up fabulous in everything you do. And if by some strange chance you shoot beyond the stars, I'm pretty confident that you're going to land right where God intended you to be. So, why be good when you can be great? Hill?
Wow, I love that.
Wonderful. I've just enjoyed this so much because I've been wanting to get acquainted with Miss Camille Robb. And so I'm thankful for that. And, she said she's from Jamaica. My dad's from Jamaica. I always wonder, where is she from? Got a little accent there. But you know what? What I've learned here tonight is that show up being your authentic self. Show up doing what it is you've been downloaded to do. Don't worry about copying somebody else or being like somebody else or trying to be as good as or as great as. Just be your great. Be the great that God gave you to be. Because if you don't be it, it will be undone. So do what God has called you to do. Do it powerfully. Do it all the time. Do it. Become it. Be it. And so as you are doing that, you will teach just by example. And you'll also be reaching people that you may never know that are watching and listening and waiting on you to keep showing up until they make up their mind to do the same. So just be yourself is the main thing and do what you've been called to do because that's what you can do best.
Awesome.
Fabulous.
Love it. Y'all, I'm happy I didn't have to follow that. So
Me too.
Make sure you get with Hillary for your free clarity call. Make sure you check her out and get your free clarity call because if you're having concerns and you're trying to get it figured out, you don't have to do it by yourself. So check her out. Be sure to get your clarity call. And don't forget, I can't tell y'all who to vote for, but y'all can do something. So with that being said, Hill, are you going to tell them about the other show that you do during the week as well?
Absolutely. I do a show on Tuesday, every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Central Standard, 8 p.m. Eastern. And that is the Vibrant Good Health Show, where I talk about all things that will empower you to help your body, help you live a more vibrant life. And you'll find me on my mini trampoline. And you have to come there to find out what that's all about. So every Thursday, I have a guest on my Let's Get Acquainted show, where I help to showcase others that are doing things in this world to help other people. It's all about sharing the platform and helping people to have that voice so that they can tell what they do. And so that's every Thursday night at 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern. Yes.
Exactly right. Exactly right. And to our guests, our upcoming guests, our current guests, just be fabulous and don't stress with the mess. Be fabulous. And to our viewers, woo woo!
Yeah, that's what it's all about.
Woo woo! Yeah. To our viewers, we thank you for spending your time with us because you could have been anywhere in the world. but
Absolutely.
you chose to spend a little bit of time and get some news that you can use. And so we appreciate you and we love you. And for those who are watching the replay, what I say? I got a hand clap from Miss Williams. What I say? For those who are watching the replay, we greatly appreciate you.
Yes.
And don't forget to join us tomorrow on our broadcast live at 11 a.m. It's Eastern Daylight Savings Time, correct?
It's 11 Central. It's 11 Central and 12 Eastern. And it's going to be across the Zoom platform. So you have to register at bit.ly/Pioneers 2021. And the tickets are $25. If you can't make it, sponsor somebody else that needs to be there. Yes.
Exactly. And with no further ado, we're sending it back to you. Why? Because that's what we do. Get down and get your Bentley too, because you're going to want to come on through, especially if you're the first in your family to do what you do. God bless you. Have a great night, and we'll see you back here Monday, right and tight, with more news that you can use. Good night, and thanks. Are you Thank you to our guests, the fabulous Camille Ministry, or to any other vocation? Have you set the highest bar for yourself and your life? Well, join us with Word Alive Ministries as they host Family Pioneers, Saturday, May 15th, 2021. Get your ticket today for this virtual Zoom event. Grab your virtual seat now for Family Pioneers. We'll see you there.